It's now Wednesday, the 25th of October. I'm going to a meeting, and normally I take my work car, but I just love this car so much. I just sitting in this car, it just gives me a different feeling, you know. You have to work to drive this car. It's not a car you can just sit in and go somewhere. I'll get into the Jeep, just sit in there, put it into automatic, put it into drive, and it just takes me there. But this car, you have to work for it. The clutch is a little heavy. You have to put it into gear. You have to drive it. It takes you back in time. When I took it out of the garage, it seemed dry. As soon as I got to the end of the street, it started pissing down rain. It doesn't bother me one bit. I love to sit in here. It's very cold at the moment. Temperatures are dropping right down. It's lovely and warm in here. It's a little bit of rain. I don't really like bringing this car out in the rain. But as I said, I've had all the cars. I've had the Escorts. I've had all of the RS models. This is my favorite. This is the Sierra RS Cosworth, and for me, there's no car like it. I just think this is a great thing to do. Go to a work meeting in this car. Now the thing is, a lot of young people, nothing against young people or anything like that, they just don't know this car. They were never in the 90s seeing this car. They didn't grow up with these cars. So it means nothing to them. But all the, let's say, gents in their 50s, even 40s, 50s, they know this car. They appreciate that. They remember the times. If you see one of these cars back in the day, it was either robbed or owned by someone who was working hard. But a lot of them were robbed. This car's got all matching numbers, matching door locks, one key fits everything, fuel cap, all the original locks are in this car. Engine number is the same. VIN number is stamped from down up. That's a great sign. You can check out another video what's in the link, and there you'll find out real privilege information about why Ford stamped the VIN from down rather than up. Now, a stamped VIN from up doesn't mean nothing that's bad either. What it means is that in the factory they stamped up and down. But a VIN that's stamped from up could be reshelled. Or it could be factory too. By looking at it, you'll be able to tell that. This car stamped from up, so it's stamped from the bottom. And that's just means everything, because it means that this VIN number was stamped from the factory. The only people in the world that stamp a VIN, that could stamp a VIN like that, is Ford on the assembly line. You wouldn't be able to do it as good even if you tried, because you'd have to lift the car up and you'd be stamping that way, or put it on its side. Anyway, this was stamped with a big hydraulic press. Now, this car is not really ideal to go to a work meeting in, because I've got computers and files, and I don't like parking it in car parks. And you can better go to this kind of meeting in a, you know, business car. But just today I was having that kind of a not very motivated day. Even I shouldn't go to this meeting, because maybe I'm gonna sit there and just so anyway, getting this car gave me just a little extra volume what I needed. I'm getting alarms from the tracker now. So you can follow me on the way here and see if you find that useful from this video. I just turned the camera a little bit towards the car so you can get a little Cosworth feel, and maybe you can hear the engine a little bit. Hopefully we get through these lights now. You know, we're off now. We're off to the races. about these cars, you know, it means something to someone who's had one or could never buy one, like me. And now I have one. Now, will I sell it? Yeah, I get a lot of interest, and probably I will, because I'd like to have an Escort Cosworth. But then again, the more I drive this, the more attached I'm getting, and the more harder it is to sell this car. It's just perfect. It drives like new. Clutch is perfect. Gearbox is perfect. There's no reason to sell this. In fact, I should be mad for even thinking about selling this. Fan cuts in, fan goes out. Driving in traffic is not a problem, and it's a pleasure to sit in this car. The big leather seats, a lot of cushioners in them. It's different. It's just different. You cannot compare this to any other car. This is, in effect, is a race car. Kind of a race car. It's a street car. It's a road car. But there's not that much difference between this and, let's say, the RS 500. The RS 500 is a completely different engine, huge turbo, but in horsepower there's not that much difference. The RS 500 is built differently. The chassis is the same, it's a three-door chassis, but the RS 500 engine is much different. Everything is different about it. The block is different. The turbo is much bigger. The water system is different. But the horsepower, is very little in the difference in horsepower. to arrive, so I have to switch this off. But I hope you've enjoyed this short video.